What's up? I'm Dan Blewett. In today's video, I'm going to show you two great batting tee drills for slow pitch hitters or for fast pitch hitters that are going to help you if you cast your hands in your swing. So if you're not familiar with casting, we're going to talk about what that swing flaw looks like. It's very, very common, especially with beginners or youth players in fast pitch, but especially with beginners in slow pitch. It's a really common problem. And we're going to give you two drills on how to address it and improve your swing, your consistency, and your power at the plate. All right, so first thing, let's talk about what casting is. So when we take our swing, we need to stride out, and then our hips are going to go first, and then basically our knob of our bat is going to stay inside the ball. So wherever the ball is, it's not going to go outside and around it. It's going to stay inside the ball. Then the barrel is going to be delivered afterwards. That's the general overview of how the barrel comes out in our swing and what our hands do. Our hands stay kind of tight to our body, and then they extend late. So what we don't want is when we take our swing, our hands move out. This is called casting. Our hands cast out. And then what happens is we get around stuff, and we tend to roll over pitches really easily. This makes it really hard to hit inside pitches. It makes it really hard to be consistent in general, and you just get less power because your arms are extended way sooner, and you're not getting this summation of force from your hips, through your core, and then through your arms and to the bat. So in slow pitch, if you want to turn on that inside pitch, you need to stop casting your hands so much. So step number one in this process is have a buddy or grab a tripod and get some video of yourself swinging in slow motion, preferably off pitch balls, so you can see what you look like in a game. And if you see your hands go out as you start your swing, you can say, okay, I cast. I have another video I'll link to below about hands dropping. That's another really common swing flaw in slow pitch softball and in fast pitch. So the first drill to prevent casting or to fix casting in your swing as a slow pitch or fast pitch hitter is the front hip tee drill. And what we're going to do is I've got a batting tee here, and I'm going to get this really tight to my front hip. It still has to be out in front of the plate. So as you can see, the front edge of the plate is here. This is maybe a foot in front, and it's in line with the inside corner of the plate. So this pitch is really tight to my body. I'm going to crowd the plate a little bit, but I am going to still move back so I have a little bit of room. But here's the drill. Because the ball is so tight to my body, if I cast, I'm going to basically not hit this at all, or maybe hit it right off the trademark. It's going to be really obvious that, and I'm not going to hit this well at all. If I want to get barrel to this ball in this tee position, it's going to force me to keep my hands more connected to my body and to deliver my barrel later. It's going to keep me with my hands inside the ball versus outside the ball. So just by virtue of the tee positioning, this can really help you get good feedback on good swings versus bad swings. So this is what a bad swing looks like. I'm going to try to intentionally cast my hands here. Something like that, where I'm real wavy, and you can see I hit it basically off the trademark, off the stamp of the bat. Now I'm going to show you a good swing with the front hip tee drill. So I'm going to get, again, tight to the ball. So very different result. I got that on the barrel. My hands stayed tight. I got a lot of power into it. When I cast my hands, it's rollover city. If you hit a lot of rollover ground balls to the pitcher, short, third base, chances are you're either dropping your hands or you have a lot of casting in your swing. Then look, if the pitch is outside, it's the same swing mechanics. The hands stay tight. The barrel gets delivered later. And yes, the arms will extend more on outside pitches, but our default swing should be compact, where the hands stay inside the ball and the barrel is delivered later. So this next drill is the 2T drill, and this is for slow pitch and fast pitch hitters alike. If you cast your hands, this drill will help. So I've got a second batting tee here, and so this has got a soft top, so if my bat makes contact with it, no harm, no foul. I'm sure you probably don't own a second batting tee, and that's totally fine. You could use a dowel rod that you get for $2 at the hardware store, a really thin one that won't damage your bat. Drill a hole in a piece of wood so it has a little base, or you could stick it in the ground. Be creative. This just needs to be something that you can make contact with that isn't going to damage your bat, that's going to give you some feedback. So because I have two tees, I'm going to use this one here. I'm not going to put a ball in this one, but this one's back a little bit, And basically it's on the arc that I don't want to have in my swing. So what I want to do is stride, keep my hands inside the ball, stay compact, and then drive through it. If I go out and around, casting my hands early, I'm going to make contact with this tee on my way to the ball. And that's what we don't want. So you have to figure out exactly where you want this. You don't want it to be so hard that you hit it every single time, but you do want to figure out the lateral depth and the vertical depth of where you want to put this. So it's challenging, but not, too much. So I want to put it right here. That looks about right. And so if I keep my hands tight to the ball, I'm not making contact with this. But as you can see, as I come through, I'm close, right? Only a couple inches away, maybe 1 or 2 inches from this one. So I know that if I get loose and my hands cast out, I'm going to hit this on my way to the ball. So this is a really great drill. Again, if you don't have a tee, no problem. You can find a solution that works for you to have this second feedback tool. But a batting tee, if you have a second one, works great. This is my primary tee. This is a Tanner tee, very, very durable, a little more expensive. This is a cheaper one that I got off Amazon a bunch of years ago. Whatever that's in your price range, your budget is totally fine. Just find something that you can stick with and is the balance of price and durability. So hopefully this video was helpful. Obviously, in slow pitch or fast pitch, getting your swing to become efficient, powerful, and repeatable is super important. So when you're working off the tee, some of these drills can really help you iron out some of those flaws in your swing mechanics. And again, a quick slow motion video on your camera goes a long way. Reassess and use it as a tool in your next batting practice session. In the description below, you'll find links to the Tanner tee, the bat that I was using. This is from justbats.com. It's a exclusive they sent to me, so thank you to them. It's a really good bat in about the $150 price point. So if you're looking for a bat that's ASA, this is a double stamp actually, ASA or USSSA. It's a really good bat. So thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the description below. And I'll see you here in the next video.